The following is a presentation of Muddy River News.
Welcome to the Abbey, a Quincy tradition. With 6 big screens, a new larger kitchen, and now more seating capacity, the Abbey is the place to be before, during, and after the big game. Come enjoy fan favorite appetizers, steaks, burgers, and a variety of daily food and drink specials. Can't join us? Carryout is available too. Now with a convenient drive-up window to better serve you. 1736 Spring in Quincy. Opens at 3 p.m. Tuesday through Sunday. Come join all your friends at the Abbey, a Quincy tradition.
Kelly's has been a fun place to eat and drink in Quincy since 1982. A fun and friendly atmosphere, food with flavor, homemade cinnamon rolls, and famous cheese soup, the best menu in town. Kelly's, 2902 Broadway, Quincy.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Daily Muddy. I'm Ashley Conrad. Joining me today, I have 2 very special guests. I have Morgan and Aubrey Widmer, and these 2 beautiful young ladies have made history in Quincy, right? So you girls are Miss Teen Adams County and Miss Adams County Fair queens, right?
Yes.
Okay, congratulations, first of all.
Thank you.
And you are, I know this is not a beauty contest, so let's go ahead and throw that out there, because for a long time it was regarded as such, and it's just not the case, because there's so much more that goes into it, and I can't wait to hear a little bit about it. But I do want to say congratulations, not only for winning, but for being outstanding young women and sisters and making history for Quincy, right, in Adams County. This is awesome. So welcome today. I just want to kind of learn a little bit more, because I don't know anything about pageants as a whole. And I know that you're moving on to the Miss Illinois Fair Queen, right? This is a new pageant that you're going to be involved in, and I'm sure a lot goes into that. But before we get to that, let's learn a little bit more about you girls. So, Morgan, I know that you are very, very busy, right?
Yeah.
So you work. So your mom owns Trudy's Trendy Boutique here in town, and you both work at the store. But you also attend college right now at QU, right?
Yes.
And what are you majoring in?
Elementary education.
Good for you, girl.
Thank you.
Yeah, it takes a special person to be able to do that for sure. But you also are part of the dance team, and you work at Winks.
Yes.
And you have these pageants.
And I just got a job at QU admissions,
Oh
too.
my goodness, girl, you're wearing me out. No, congratulations on that. This is, it's outstanding to see a young woman who knows what she wants to do and is going for it and chasing it with all get out. I love it. So
thank you.
You're welcome. The pageant coming up. So you were voted in, right? It's a vote for the Miss Adams County Fair. Is that right? How does that work?
It's a competition.
Okay.
So I competed against 7 other young women.
Okay.
We have you had to do a 30-second speech memorized about whatever you wanted it to be about. You had to walk in a swimsuit, which I know there can be some controversy about that, but honestly for me, it helped me gain a lot of confidence being able to walk in front of all those people. Then you do an evening gown walk, which was really special for me because I got to walk in my mom's wedding dress.
I heard about that. It gives me goosebumps even now. Yeah,
it was
that's so cool.
amazing. And just having like that piece of her with me. And then there was also a 4-minute interview the morning of the pageant. And that's just where the judges just ask you a little bit about yourself, just get to know you. And then after all of that's done, they name a top 3, and those top 3 girls, which it was me, Ashley Walbring, and Annabelle Schaffnick.
Okay.
We all had to draw a question out of a bowl, and they asked us a random question, and you answered it. And
Like impromptu.
Yeah.
Oh, see, how was that? Was that like nerve-wracking? See, I think that would be more nerve-wracking than the swimsuit. Although the swimsuit, you do have to have a lot of confidence to get out there in front of people. I understand why it is controversial, I guess, but here's my thing. It shows your confidence level, and it also helps you create that.
Right.
And I think body positivity is a huge thing in today's world, right? So
100%.
I think that's great.
Yes.
But the question that you have to answer just off the top of your head, I think I would flub that big time.
I was so nervous, but I also prepped well for it. We went on vacation, I think 2 or 3 weeks before, and every morning on the beach, I had my mom interview me for like an hour.
Just random questions?
Yes,
It was
just going
crazy.
off the top of my head. She was not
She's like,
having
yeah,
it.
this is
No,
ridiculous.
it was a 12-hour car ride, and Morgan the whole time was like, okay, guys, I'm going to write my speech. I literally had my music blasting in my ears because I think I memorized her speech.
Yeah.
Like, whenever we got there, like, I was saying it word for word. Like, I was focusing on my own speech.
Yeah.
But, like, then I just, like, heard hers. I was like, okay, I think I probably memorized hers now.
That's funny. And 'tis the joy of being the sister, right? When you
Yeah.
when you're in you're kind of immersed in it, I think, right? This becomes your life. So how long do you have to prepare, or how do you even prepare for something like this? Or how do you decide you want to go for it?
Yeah, so in, I think it was May, they had a meeting at 8th Avenue Villager, which is also one of our sponsors. Then we just talk a little bit about the pageant, what all it entails, what you have to do for it. And from there until our first practices, you can prep as much or as little as you want.
Okay.
Our directors, Katie and Kayla, they help out a lot. They prep you. So at every single practice, we had practice once a week. They would do a mock interview with us. And they would bring in a bunch of different judges for us, and they would give us amazing critiques. A lot of the girls were past fair queens, so it's nice to kind of get their input on
Sure.
it all. They also teach you how to walk. They just make you feel really comfortable about everything. Montana Nyson also helped out with it a
Okay.
lot, which was really nice. Yeah, they prep you really well. Like, I could have not had any prep at all and still have felt just as prepared because of how good the practices were.
Really?
Yes.
That's outstanding. Yeah. It
Mine's
was,
mine's a lot more simpler. Than
I was
that.
going to say, was your experience the same? Because it's pretty in
no.
depth. Okay.
So I think we had a meeting before, and then we got to go to the fairgrounds while the older girls were practicing, and then we just kind of like we had a mock interview, but there were I think there were 7 of us girls,
Yeah.
and I was contestant number 4, which is like I love that number.
Yeah.
And then
Was it good because you had people before you that you could kind of model after, but you weren't the last one? See, I feel like I would just
I was
wanna be
also
first.
number 4 whenever I won.
Really?
So we thought it was
Yeah.
a little good luck
So it's
charm.
a lucky number.
Yeah,
I gotcha.
so I was
Gotcha,
very
gotcha.
happy about
Yeah.
that. And then, we did our walk, like practiced our walk, and then we also went to like the stage that we were gonna like compete on, and we just like kind of got to like practice our speech, practice our walk, and then that was it for us.
Really?
And then so we just had to do a 30-second speech of what the Adams County Fair means to us, and then 2 questions of our choice.
Gotcha. So a little bit more simple, but still, I think. So you mentioned looking forward to and the Miss Illinois Fair pageant, right? Am I saying that right?
Yes.
Miss Illinois Fair pageant. Okay. So you're looking forward to seeing some of the girls that you competed against, right? In the
So it's only you compete against other counties.
okay.
Yes.
So, but you do make strong friendships, I would imagine.
Yes.
Right.
My best friend is actually Miss Jersey County.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so I'm super excited to see her
How
again.
cool.
Yeah.
That is so cool. It's kind of strange because I think in my competitive nature, which I like to think I'm not competitive, but I think I kind of am. So in that, it would be, is it not weird competing against them, but also going through this experience together so you develop these bonds? How does that work? You just kind of,
So one thing I love about pageants is you create a sisterhood.
yeah.
So from these pageants, I've made 7 new best friends competing in Miss Adams County Fair Queen.
Okay.
All the girls are always so supportive of one another. We all go into this knowing there's only going to be one winner.
Right.
You kind of have to go in with that mentality of knowing like it's a 50-50% your chance you're not going to win.
Sure.
At Miss Illinois County Fair Queen pageant, I'm competing against 72 other girls.
Holy smokes.
So I'm not going in there. I'm going in there knowing I'm going to do my best, my personal best. I'm not going in with the mentality that, like, I'm going to take that crown. I'm going in with, I'm going to do my best.
Yeah.
I'm going to make a lot of friendships. And I'm excited to see what's to come for it.
Yeah, and you know you'll have all of your community here rooting for you for sure. So what is entailed in this in the pageant? So I'm sure that there are more facets of the contest, but is it different than the Adams County Fair pageant?
So we do all the same phases of competition.
Okay.
So you'll do a 1-minute speech, but it has to hit that 1-minute mark. And then we will do a 4-minute interview with the judges. It's going to be a lot harder of an interview, though, but they do it that way because you're at the state level now. So
Right.
you're kind of competing against all the other girls that have won from their county.
Right.
And so it's a little bit more of a challenging interview. But again, my directors have prepped me really, really well that I feel prepared going into it.
Yeah.
You also walk in a swimsuit again. and then evening gown, which I'm so excited to share my dress soon.
Yeah?
It's so pretty. I'm so excited.
Well, I mean, and knowing your mom and the availability of these dresses, I'm sure it's going to be gorgeous,
It's
right?
amazing.
Yeah, I bet.
And then if you are, so on Sunday, they'll pick top 16. So out of the 72 girls that are competing, they only pick 16 to move on to the competition.
Gotcha.
So if you get put in that top 16, they ask you 3 questions on stage. They'll be random again. And then you'll say your speech, then you'll do swimsuit, evening gown, and then crowning.
Gotcha. So now the 1 minute speech, I would be like, oh, it's totally screwed that up. But you said you're prepared. Are you nervous
Yes.
at all?
Not really.
No? Good for
Something
you.
that's really nice is whenever I was in high school, I did plays and musicals, so I've already had to memorize lines.
Yeah.
So I feel like I'm using that a bit as my advantage, as it was easy to memorize, but now it's all about like practicing the delivery of it and when to walk, when should I use an arm.
Poise and grace and all that
Yes.
good stuff, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Well, I have no doubt you're going to do fantastic. So when is the pageant?
So it's this Saturday and Sunday. So
Okay.
Saturday will be the preliminaries, which is where that's the chance for all the families and friends to come watch. You'll do all of your phases of competition except for the 3 questions.
Okay.
Those are the 3 random questions. And then on Sunday, it will be the real pageant where they name the top 16, you do the 3 questions, and then they name the winner.
Wow. So you go Wednesday though, right? So
Yes,
you
I'm
do-
leaving.
Oh my gosh. This is going to be a long week for you, girl.
Oh, yeah, but I'm
Yeah.
so ready for it.
That's awesome.
I'm excited. I bought coffee. I'm ready.
You're ready. You're prepared. That's excellent. So now, just real quick to back up. So Miss Adams County Fair and Miss Teen Adams County Fair Queen, what do you do, between, so after you win, what are your responsibilities? I know there are a ton, right? Because you're representing us all.
Yes.
So what do you, if you don't mind, I'll start with
Yeah.
you. Okay.
So we do a lot of like parades, and also during the fair week, we do a ton of stuff. Like we're there from 11 in the morning till 11 o'clock at night.
Okay.
But like it doesn't feel like that because we're just doing so many fun things. Like
Yeah.
this year we gotta do the baby pageant. We gotta MC that. We gotta, gosh, what else did we do? We gotta give awards to the bunny rabbits.
Oh, cool.
We begged my mom to let us take home one, and she wouldn't let us.
yeah, we had
I'd
a
be the
name
same
for it
way.
and everything too.
Yes,
it.
we were excited.
Dang it, Mom.
I know.
No, I totally
And
get
then
it.
we gotta do at the demo derby, we gotta walk out and actually give the trophies to the guys that won.
Cool.
It was fun.
That is
Our little
awesome.
mister was in heaven at
Oh, I
that
bet.
point.
Yeah.
He was having so much fun.
I bet.
We also gotta hold pigeons and before
Pigeons?
yeah,
That's
it was
funny.
Morgan's terrified of birds, and so
I'm not a huge fan either.
That's
I feel you.
my biggest fear is
Yeah.
we had to wear gloves and everything, just hold it out in front of it. It was a little funny, but
Hilarious.
it was fun.
Quite an experience, it sounds like.
Yeah, I'll never forget it.
Yeah. So while your upcoming week is going to be full of activities and maybe a little bit of stress, but you're prepared, so that's awesome. But you get the easy job of going as in the role of supportive little sister, right?
Yeah,
And
so-
do you get to memorize her speech for this one too? Have you gotten that memorized?
No, I actually haven't.
All
but she
right.
performed it in front of our whole dance studio.
Yeah.
and she did really good.
Good.
So, very proud of her.
you're saying she's got a chance, right?
Yeah.
73, right? 73
Yeah,
girls.
73.
Gosh.
It's crazy.
I just commend you for having the nerve to do, both of you, for having the nerve and the courage to stand up and do this. But that is quite a group of young women that you're going up against. I have no doubt that you can take this.
Thank
I'm just
you.
saying that is a group of no doubt everyone who is looking for that title and that crown, right?
Yes.
But I'm telling you, Miss
I'm
Adams
so
County,
excited.
I'm telling you, Miss Adams
Yes.
County's got this in the bag because even just after speaking with you, you're a heck of a woman, and I can't wait to see what you do.
Thank you.
And thank you for representing us. I
Thank you.
appreciate it, and good luck to you.
I've been loving it.
Yes, excellent. Well, thank you girls so much. And once again, the Widmer sisters making Adams County and Quincy history by being Miss Teen Adams County and Miss Adams County Fair Queens, right?
Yes.
Girls, thank you so much. Keep on
you.
rocking on, and
Thank you for
good
having
luck.
us.
Absolutely,
Thank
absolutely.
you.
Tower Pizza and Mexican offers a full menu of pizza, wings, and Mexican favorites. Try the shrimp tacos, fajitas, or a Jeff's special pizza. Extra sauce, pepperoni, sausage, ham, and mushrooms, all on their homemade crust. Tower Pizza and Mexican, 2701 Broadway, Quincy.
Are you looking for the perfect venue for your next special event? Check out Utopia Event Center. Utopia has a large banquet room and an awesome bar area, perfect for anything from birthday parties to formal corporate meetings. It also offers a photo booth, stage for a DJ or a live band, and a fully stocked bar, all for only $300. Check us out at utopiaeventcenter.com or call Barn at 217-430-6559 for more information. Utopia Event Center, 900 North 12th Street in Quincy.
The Liquor Booth is your home for a huge selection of beer, wine, and spirits. The Liquor Booth has 2 locations in Quincy, 3520 Broadway and 1500 North 12th Street. The Liquor Booth, where it's always happy hour.
Muddy River News. Our home, our news.